Hey, I wanted to make a quick video to explain a concept that is relatively straightforward, and that is given a line or a graph, can you visually see whether or not it represents a function? And to do that, it's a very simple task to test it, and it's called the vertical line test. So basically, all you would do is take a vertical line, and in a lot of cases, what you'll end up using is your pen or your pencil or something that is a flat line, and you're going to make it go vertical. And vertical, we know, is the y-axis, so that will be going up and down on your paper. If you can slide that vertical line across your line, and it only is touched once, as you slide all the way across, then it'll represent, then the line that you have represents a function. So it's very easy to see what I'm talking about if I just perform the test. So here we go. This is your graph. When you slide the vertical line across it, the vertical line is only touched by the graph at one point all the way through. So yes, this is a function. Again, here, when I slide my vertical line all the way across, there is no point in which my vertical line is touched by my graph twice. All the way across, so yes, this is a function. Here, as I slide my line across, there's no point that my vertical line is touched twice by the graph, so this graph also represents a function. But here, when I slide my vertical line across, when it gets here, the vertical line is touched multiple times by the graph. So this one would not be a function. No, it is not. This one, and I slide it from here all the way across here, there's no point that my vertical line is touched by the graph twice, and so this is a vertical function. But this one, you can already see that right here and right here, those are two places where my vertical lines are touched, where my vertical line is touched. So this would not be a function. And as you slide it along, you'll see that it continues to fail the vertical line test. So no, it is not a function. It is essentially double dipped. Here, slide the vertical line across, never touched twice. It is not double dip, therefore it is a function. Yes. But this one, when I slide it across, the vertical line is touched twice, so this graph double dips on my line, and so it fails. No. Is this a function? Yes, it is. Because they slide it along, even though it looks weird, it is never double dipped. My line never touches the vertical line twice. So yes. But for this one, as you slide it across, you'll see here, at this point, it's touched one, two, three times. So since it is, in this case, triple dipped, touched more than once, since my vertical line is touched more than once, then no, this is not a function. Here again, even though it looks weird, wherever you slide across, the vertical line is always only being touched one time or at one point. So as you slide all the way across, still just touched one time. So yes, this is a function. But for this one, at the side of the cross, the vertical line is touched multiple times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So it is definitely not a function. Continue on. So for a circle, it's very clearly not a function. Does not represent a linear function. Let me say that. Does not represent a linear function because it is failing the vertical line test all the way across. It's being touched multiple times. And the same thing here. Being touched multiple times, you go across, so it is not a function. So that's it. It's a pretty simple concept. If you just follow the vertical line test. Again, the key is that you need to make sure that it is not double dipping. Your vertical line is not being double dipped.